What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about 6 different meme coins in this meme coin request video. I will leave a list in the description below of all the meme coins I'm talking about here. Without any further ado, let's get into it. The first coin that we're talking about is Ribbit on Sol at the request of Clay Cow. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Let's get into it. I might have already said that, but never hurts to say it twice. Or unless it does. I don't know, man. I'm new to this YouTube stuff. Low to high here. Bouncing off the 618. Finding resistance on the 382. That's not a good look. Let's see. What have you got going on here? You got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Maybe it's a 1, 2, 3. Maybe. And then this 3 is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. So you probably do go a little bit lower. I bet you go below this low, right? Anytime you go from the 618 to rejecting the 382 and back below the 0.5, you very likely do go below the 618. You could find support at 5 zeros. I think that's 5 zeros. Yeah, 5 zeros, 464. Sorry, 5 zeros, 4564. Okay. Somewhere in that area, just a little bit lower. If not, it's very possible you could go to the 786, 886 as well. But I would expect this next low to be your last, if that makes any sense. I think that'll be it, and you probably start moving up from there. But nonetheless, I do believe you go lower. So that's that. If you're looking to buy Ribbit, probably a little bit lower. And yeah, as far as all-time highs go, or new highs go, I don't know. It's a meme coin, right? Your guess is as good as mine. But you're finding resistance here. You're probably going a little bit lower. You're probably going to find support around the areas that you found support before, or around, like these same areas that you found support before, a little bit lower, right? Then the next time that you come up with this area, you might be able to see new all-time highs, but you haven't broken resistance any of these like 5 times. I don't know why. If we look at the first all-time high to this low here, the expected targets would be at 3 zeros 1 2 to 3 zeros 4 if you ever were to break out to new all-time highs. And to be fair, I like your structure on the fibs right now, to be completely fair. Actually, the way you look right here on this fib, it would make me think you don't go lower. But time will tell. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Volume is dying off, man. I think you have one more low in you. If you don't go lower, then maybe what you do is you form a double bottom. But you're probably going to go lower from the current price. You might have a chance to not go lower than this low here. Anyways, that's Ribbit. Let's move on from there. Let's talk about Dorky. That's the next one. Dorky on ETH for the same requester, Clay Cow. Dorky, Dork Lord on log here. Yeah, it looks like there's not a lot of liquidity on this. You can just tell with the way the candlesticks look on the daily basis here. I probably could have also just, if I looked at this, I could probably tell. Yeah, 112K, 59K. $4.6 million market cap, that's pretty standard from what I've seen for coins that are of that same market cap level. It can be pretty sparse in volume. The structure of the chart overall does look good. It does look productive. Looks like you're getting some higher lows coming in, right, at the right areas, and you've got higher highs obviously coming in as well. So I would guess you keep moving up. Trend is your friend until the end of the trend, right? And it looks like you might be coming to the end of that trend maybe at the end of this year or going into next month, but you've got higher prices to go. So here you are kind of at the base of that trend. I would think you move up. You probably do see new all-time highs. You're at 6 cents now, so your next target area would likely be above whatever this is, 16 cents. And you probably see that, if not by the end of this month, sometime early next month, based off the way you like to move, it looks like. Yeah. 23 cents, 23.5 cents, 38 cents. That's probably the next target area that you go to. That's my guess. Let's see if that's accurate, actually. Maybe. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that call. If not, maybe you fall like right around 20 cents and you can't break 20 cents. But yeah, 23 to 38. I'm cool with that call. All right, so that's Dorky, looking like it wants to move up. Probably over, the next month and a half. Luigi's bail bond. Wojack. Wojack's the next one. Wojack at the request of Fly Time. We're doing this for you. Hit the like button, subscribe, you guys. Thank you all for being here. Looking at it on the log here with our RSI. I love it whenever we're on deck screen and we already have the RSI pulled up. Looking beautiful, man. Looking really, really good. Very, very strong structure in your chart. What is Wojack? What's it at right now? Wojack. What's your market cap, man? Still pretty low at 100 million, man. Wojack's been doing good, too, this whole cycle, right? Like, what are you had a long time for weeks here, for like 10 weeks. You were down in these areas. You're up like 20x from there, 19x, 20x from there. Right, that's not bad. You know, in a year's time, but it's probably only going to get bigger. It's only going to get better, right? If you did a 20x in a year's time in the first part of the bull market, what are you going to do in the second part of the bull market? I would bet it's exponentially larger. From a high to a low, probably going to move up to 0.003 to 0.005. You're finding support at your 786, 886 area, even wicked a little bit below, rejecting your weekly RSI here, daily RSI. Finding support in areas that you've continued to find support over like the last like quarter of a year now. Higher lows. That looks like a bottoming candle there. Bullish divergence. Yeah, volume dying off as you're moving lower. I have a lot of confidence that if you haven't found your low, you're very close to it. The lowest that I'd give you is like 201. But likely you're just on your way, working your way up to 0.0029. You're at 0.0014 now, so 0.0029 at a minimum to 0.005, half a cent there at your maximum potential for this next move. Probably again by the end of the year, if not end of January, somewhere in that range. Yeah. That's Wojack, looking good. Always looking good too, man. I mean, really, like week after week, this chart just it continues to look really, really good. Higher highs, higher lows, the whole way through. It's beautiful. Next is Ponke. Ponke. Let's see. It's probably the best one, right, with this volume. This one's at the request of One Punch Willie. We're looking at this bad boy. I think, yeah, this is the one. Just moving up, man. Being boring, right? Everybody started talking about it. By the time it just started getting boring. I don't like this. I don't like this. This is what they call a double top right here, right? That's what they call a fake out. That's a lot of volume. I don't like this, man. I would get out of this. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but if I was holding this thing right now, I'd be shitting myself. You're likely going to go below this low right here. Likely. Like this, the way this looks to me, you don't get that kind of volume, break out to new highs, and then immediately reject for the next like 4 weeks. You don't do that and then prosper, right? Normally, anything can happen, but I think you're going lower, man. Like, when I say lower, I mean like 13 cents and lower, 12.9 cents and lower, 8 cents and lower, right? You're at 45 cents now. So that's my best guess for that. Yeah, I don't need to do any more on that. Let's talk about dog for Christopher Buds Jord, I think. Dog, is it the Doge NFT? You said Bitcoin. You said dog, and then you said Bitcoin in parentheses. I don't know what that means. There's so many dogs. Should I just go with this one? Would it be this one? Did you mean to say Dogecoin dog? What is this? This is Dogecoin. This is just not through exchanges, right? Yeah, that is Dogecoin. That's kind of cool. I didn't know. That's kind of cool. Well, how many cryptos do that? Anyways, getting distracted here. Let's go back to the deck screener. I don't know. Christopher Buds Jord. I don't know, man. I'm going to do this one. I don't think this is the right one, but we're going to do this one because it has very low liquidity as well for that much, or very low volume, I'm sorry, for that much of a market cap. Like I see this kind of volume on a daily basis for things that have less than a tenth of the market cap this thing has. But if this is the coin you're talking about, I would personally not be interested based on that note alone. I think this thing's trash. It's garbage. It looks like the people that made this coin, they sold at the top. It's probably going into nothingness and straight abyss. The only amount of volume you had, provided this pump here, is very insignificant. At least it was received as insignificant. What you got was probably a 618, 69 pump from a high to a low. Yes, you did right there. Boom. And now you're below your 236. Yeah, Oblivion. Oblivion is the answer, right? That's where you're going. You see this right here? That big, great, black nothingness, all of that right there. That's your destiny forevermore. Yeah. Goodbye. So, sorry to say, right? Not trying to be cruel, just being very, very blunt, my friend. Being very blunt. Okay, Caw is the next one for One Punch Willie, and we're gonna finish it there. Caw, Crow with Knife, volume. Is this the right one? I think this is the right one. Right, all the hype, all the promise in the beginning, and just nothing since, right? Crickets. A little bit of volume coming in here, not bad, whatever. Low to high, come on, relative low to high. 618 bounce, nice. 236 rejection, okay, whatever. You're above the 0.5 though, that's nice. It's as long as you hold 7037 essentially, as long as you can hold this low as support, I think that could be your low and you are moving up from here. But until we have more validation, it's hard to say. Let's look at the daily. Daily time frame has bullish divergence on the MACD forming. You're around the 0 line on your oscillators. Yeah, I could see you finding support here, man. It would make sense. You're at an area that you found support previously on the price and previously to that even. RSI is bouncing off the 40 zone. We've seen this before, and you look like you're in an overall kind of dominant uptrend in the RSI, don't you? With these higher lows coming in here and these higher highs coming up here, right? You look like you're in this uptrend in the RSI at the bottom of this trend. You look like you'd move up. So I think you do, man. I think Caw looks like it wants to move up. Let's stick with it. You probably move above this high, so I'm going to measure from that high down. That's what I'm going to do. Let's go high to low, assuming that's the low. 7 zeros, 9, 5, and you're looking to take out a 0, man. You're going to be 6 zeros, 1, 2, all the way up to all-time highs. That's kind of your next target move, if not beyond that. You could move beyond that, yeah. Yeah, I want to look at this real quick. Beautiful, bro. I don't think you go lower. I think it's great, yeah. Up, up, up. Best one. I think this is the best one. One Punch Willie, you get the win for the night, man. This is the best one. Wojack looks good, too. You know, they don't all look bad. Dorky looks like it wants to move up. But this thing looks like it wants to rip hard, and I'm the most confident it does. So, anyways, I got nothing else to say. If you guys liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.